Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my new phone layout. If you've gotten the new iOS 14 update on Apple, then you probably know that there's a lot of new stuff that comes along with your phone. So I'm just going to get right on into the video. Okay, so first we're going to start off with my home screen. It's just this picture of the Disney castle because I love Disney. I'm a big Disney fan. I just love Disney. So then we go on to my home screen, which is, as you can see, I added all my Widgetsmiths. So Widgetsmith is basically an app where you can add different photos and stuff onto your home screen and just make it super, super aesthetic. So this is my first page, which as you can tell is very pink. Basically, I color-coded each home screen page of my phone to go along with the different color of apps that I have. So first I chose pink because they have the most used things other than green, which would most for me be Instagram and photos. And I just like the color pink, so I thought I would do that as my first one. So for the color widgets, I used as the app to get the middle one. It tells me my battery percentage, the day, and the time. So I thought that was really neat. And then I just have these super cute pink themed aesthetic pictures from Pinterest. So then we go to my next page, which is, as you can tell, green themed. So at the top, it's usually green because my phone is usually not dying. So, but it's dying right now because it's at 12%, but it's whatever, we'll ignore that. Then beside that, I have a quote that says, "You are more than beautiful." I just really like that quote, and it was green, so it went with the theme. And then below we got the Widgetsmith of just Northern Lights, which I find so pretty and I definitely want to go and see one day. And then I just have all of my green apps below, which is FaceTime, Phone, Messages, Spotify, TD Bank, Google Classroom, Google Maps, and Starbucks. And then we go down to the next page, which is blue themed. I have the most amount of blue apps on my phone, I think, which I don't mind because I feel like it just looks super aesthetic laid out like this. So at the top I have the weather, which is blue because I always am checking the weather constantly, so it's just nice to be able to have it on my home screen. And also, if you have something like the weather app, you can click on it like that and it'll open you right up to the weather app. So I thought that was pretty cool. And you can also change the different sizes of your Widgetsmiths. So if I were to press down on this and edit widget, oh, maybe I can't do that right now. But basically if I'm adding a widget, let's say I wanted to do this, I could do small, medium, or large, and just basically rearrange it anywhere I wanted to on my home screen, which I feel like is super duper cool. And then I've got all of my blue apps here along with a picture of blue waves. I love the water. I'm such a beach girl. So yeah. Next, I think this is one of my favorite pages. It's yellow themed and it just makes me super happy when I look at it. So at the top I have a quote that says "Good times." And then I've got my notes. I don't have anything down on my notes right now, but it's just nice and easy to have. And also, again, I can click on it and it'll bring me right to the app. And then I've got these picture of lemons. I don't know, I just like lemons, and I thought the picture looked really cool. And then I have this picture of the clouds, which are also yellow, and I don't know, I just love that picture. And then I only have 4 yellow apps. I do not have a lot of yellow apps, so I have a lot of pictures. But I've got Snapchat, Notes, Google Slides, and Tips. I don't use Tips, but it's a yellow app, so why not? Next is my red themed page. So at the top here I just have a cute little picture of like a cartoon devil. I just thought that was really cute. And then I've got all my red apps, including like Pinterest, YouTube, Netflix, and TikTok. Netflix and TikTok, I was like, do I put it with the black or the red? But I decided to put it with the red and it just fits in better. And then aside from all my red apps, I've got my calendar, which is also red themed, so it's nice if I want to see if I have anything scheduled. Like if I schedule my online classes in my calendar, then I can see what time they're at. And again, you can click right to it from the app. And then our last page here is black themed. So at the top I have my clock, which is telling me the time. That is not set to my town. I still need to figure out how to do that. It is not 12 o'clock, it is almost 3. So I need to figure out how to change that. But beside that, we've got a black and white picture of palm trees. I'm assuming that's in California somewhere. Not 100% sure. But I thought it was just super aesthetic. And then we've got all my black apps, which are kind of stuff they're like, most of them are shopping apps or stuff I don't use. But then below that, we have a Widgetsmith of Hollywood, black and white. It was super easy to find nice looking pictures for this because all I had to search up was black and white aesthetic pictures. And then if I swipe to the right all the way at the end, I have my app library, which is all of my apps already put into folders for me, which I think is super nice. So I have my stuff like my education, travel, games, health and fitness, stuff like that. And if I want to the bigger apps, I can just click on and it'll bring me right to them. Or if it's apps, it's a folder with a lot of apps, I can click on the smaller area and it'll give me a full layout of all the apps, and I can just go ahead and click on it if I want to, which I think is super neat. And then if we go back to the home screen, I've got this set up here. So I've got my battery, I've got clock. I don't really know what app is this? I don't know, but it's there. And then we've got our calendar. I've got just photos running from my camera roll. And then we've got, whoa, what did I do? Okay. And then we've got our map, just like locations. And then I also have my screen time, which is just something that I can easily check at. And I also forgot, but my apps here at the bottom, I just have settings, camera, calculator, and contacts. They were all gray apps, and I didn't really know where to put them because I just didn't like the way they fit in with the black and white because they weren't black or white, they're gray. So I just kind of added them at the bottom as extras. So yeah, basically that is my home screen. If you guys want to see a video on how I did it all, then comment down below. But I also have a second one that I did. So what you can do, which is really cool with this new update, is just hold down on the screen and it'll let you rearrange your apps. If you click those circles at the bottom of the amount of pages you have, if you click on that, as you can see, I have 3 ones at the top that aren't checked. You can uncheck any pages or recheck any pages. So if I were to check that page and I went to the end, I'd have this page. But if I didn't want to see that, which will make your home screen look a lot less cluttered, I can uncheck it like that, and then it's gone, which I think is super nice because it's really easy to declutter. But I also made a different setup with the Shortcuts app. So with the Shortcuts app, you can add pictures over top to be like your icon. So I made this like pink themed kind of. So I used Widgetsmith along with Shortcuts, and I added these super cute aesthetic pictures over top of just some of the basic apps that I would want, and the rest would be in my library. So I have ones like Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube, Netflix, Facebook, Amazon, basically just anything that I use. And then at the top I have that one that shows my percentage along with the day and time. And then I have those pictures. And then I have another one from Widgetsmith that shows the time on the clock along with the calendar, which I thought was super nice, and it's pink themed as well. And then over here I just have a picture of clouds along with constellation, and I thought that was super aesthetic. The only thing that I don't like about using Shortcuts is that when you click on the app, you have to go through Shortcuts before you get open into the app. I don't know why, but it just kind of bothers me just like a little bit. So I don't know, I kind of just switch back and forth between the ones. I just like not having to go through Shortcuts, but I really like the layout of this. So yeah. So that is my new phone with the new iOS update. I just love how aesthetic it is, and it just makes me so happy when I open my phone and I just see all the color coding and stuff. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love y'all!
California's got me looking like a beach bum. Sun up in my hair.